Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'll be testing this laptop. This right here is a Medion MD97500. This laptop was released in March of 2006 for around $1170 and it has an Intel Pentium M740, 2GB of RAM, a 100GB hard drive, and ATI Radeon Mobility X700 XL graphics which power the 1280 by 800 TFT display. Let's find out what this luxury laptop from 15 years ago can still do today. First off, I took the laptop apart so I could clean it. I've uploaded a full tutorial on my other channel, but for now I'll speed it up a bit. I then moved on to cleaning the laptop since there was some sticker residue from where a sticker used to be. A lot of scrubbing later, all of it was finally gone. Then it was time to boot up the laptop for the first time. After pressing the power button, the laptop started booting right into Windows XP. Now that we know that the laptop works, let's have a look at the laptop itself. This is the keyboard on the laptop. It looks okay and it also types okay, although it feels a little mushy. This is how the keyboard sounds. A cool thing that this laptop has is a light. Just like my ThinkPad, this laptop has a light which lights up the keyboard. It is kind of weak in the daytime, but at night it's better than nothing. For a laptop from 2006, I was surprised to see a fingerprint scanner on this laptop. I couldn't get it to work during testing, but off camera I'll try some more to get it working. For ports, this laptop has a headphone jack, a microphone jack, and an SD card reader on the front, a DVD drive and a Kensington lock opening on the right side. On the back there's a SPDIF out port, 3.5mm jacks for the rear and center, a line-in jack, a jack for the surround sound, a modem port, a LAN port, a DVI port, an S-video port, 2 USB ports and a charging port. On the left side you'll find an opening for cooling, an IR receiver, a FireWire port, 2 USB ports, a PCMCIA card slot and a PCI Express card slot. The hinge on this laptop is also pretty good and the laptop can be opened with one hand. Then it was time to install Windows. Windows 10 would not install, so I chose Windows 7 as the operating system. Installing Windows went smoothly, just like how it should be. I then had to install the drivers. Due to the age of the GPU, I had to install them via the Windows Update catalog. This still went pretty easy and on the first try the drivers installed right away. Then it was time to install all of the programs that I will be testing. I sadly could not install Performance Test, the Epic Games Launcher and Bus Simulator 16. With all of the programs installed, time to start testing. First off, YouTube. YouTube is watchable up to 240p, but since I couldn't get the sound drivers to work, I can't test the speakers. Then it was time for User Benchmark. User Benchmark showed that the CPU was performing above expectations, while the RAM and hard drive were performing below expectations. Heaven would not launch due to direct3D limitations. Cinebench would also not launch due to the fact that the Windows install was 32-bit. Minecraft would not start due to the GPU not supporting OpenGL. Roblox actually launched, but even at the lowest settings this laptop got an average FPS of 6, with 1% lows of 2 FPS and 0.1% lows of 1 FPS. Roblox ran better than I thought it would run, but it still ran terrible. Freddy Fazbears Pizzaria simulator also launched, but it kept freezing too much for me to call it playable. Ultimate Custom Night is probably one of the only games that I would call playable on this laptop. The laptop was averaging 11 FPS, but it had the least input lag out of all the games. Euro Truck Simulator 2 would crash on startup. Bus Simulator 12 launched, but it would crash on the loading screen. CSGO would also crash on the loading screen and would display a message saying that the GPU is too weak to play the game. BeamNG Drive would not launch due to DirectX limitations. PC Building Simulator would also not launch because of DirectX limitations. I then also tested the battery. After 1 hour and 33 minutes the laptop fully died. That's pretty good for such an old laptop. And with that, this video comes to an end. Now what do I think of this laptop? In my opinion, this laptop has really gotten too old to use in 2021. Windows 10 could not be installed and some programs won't run on this laptop. Browsing the web was also slow and the laptop got very hot. I would not recommend using this laptop, and if you're still using it for daily use, I'd highly suggest upgrading. And with that, this video comes to an end. Thanks so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!